Taylor Allison Swift might be a pop star legend, but she's got secrets she doesn't tell anybody. From her childhood struggles on a Christmas tree farm in Pennsylvania, to her biggest fear, and even her undercover secret career no one knows about. Hold on, did you know Taylor also has a special connection with the number 13? Stay tuned to the very end to find out more.
This has been the most extraordinary experience of my entire life.
At spot number 1, did you know Taylor Swift was a professionally trained jockey racer? As a child, Taylor Swift harbored dreams of becoming a horse jockey, fueled by her deep-seated love for these majestic animals. Her mother went out of her way to get Taylor the full outfit of a true cowgirl, just to encourage her. Before long, she found herself competing in horse shows, realizing her childhood aspirations. While today, Taylor may not own any horses of her own, her connection to these creatures runs deep. This bond with horses has permeated various aspects of her life and artistry, as seen in her music videos, like in her songs White Horse and Wildest Dreams, which featured equine themes, and metaphors in the music video for Black Space, which featured horses in 2 scenes. Taylor sure's got a spot for horses, but at number 2, something unbelievably tragic happened to Taylor. On a show with Ellen DeGeneres, Taylor was forced to face her biggest fear. It's fascinating how Swift's biggest fear differs from the more common ones, like spiders, extreme heights, rats, snakes, or even public speaking. Instead, it's sea urchins. Can you believe that? In her own words, she describes it as a spiny creature found on rocks resembling grenades.
They're like a grenade. They're sitting there waiting to completely injure you.
Taylor was forced to look at a picture of the sea urchin on the show. Take a look at the picture of the sea urchin. What do you think? Scary or not? Said Ellen. Despite how innocent they looked, Taylor still couldn't look at them. But at the number 3 spot, at only age 14, Taylor did something that completely shocked her parents. When Taylor was only 14 years old, she did something that no other teenager was doing at the time. Did you know that she wrote her own novel titled A Girl Named Girl? Crazy, right? Looks like music was not the only thing that piqued her interest when she was little. In an earlier interview with GQ, Swift shared that her book is about a mother who gave birth to a daughter but desired to have a son instead. She said her parents still have a copy of the book. Although it remains unpublished, it highlights her diverse creative abilities beyond music. Swift's knack for writing extends beyond her lyrics, showcasing her dedication to storytelling. Taylor was surely destined for the limelight, but we can't help but wonder if Taylor would have made it as a writer. Maybe she would have graced the stage in the company of literary greats like Shakespeare and Miguel de Cervantes. But what do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Taylor did sure surprise all of us with her amazing skills, but at spot number 4, you will be amazed at the struggle Swift faced in her childhood. If you bought a Christmas tree from a farm in Pennsylvania back in the 1990s, there's a chance you crossed paths with Taylor Swift herself. She spent her childhood laboring on her family's 11-acre Christmas tree farm. Taylor's duties included the less glamorous task of removing praying mantises from the trees. Despite the mundane chores, Taylor cherished her time on the farm and considered it a magical place to grow up. Unfortunately, her family had to bid farewell to the farm when they relocated to Nashville. However, Taylor's fond memories of her time on the farm inspired her to write the song Christmas Tree Farm in 2019. Through this song, she pays homage to her deep-rooted connection to the holiday season and the cherished moments spent amidst the struggle of her childhood. Moving on to spot number 5, Taylor left jaws dropping at the current net worth of something she purchased. Swift is known for her love for her cats, which she openly adores and frequently features on her social media accounts and her music videos. She has 3 cats, Meredith Grey, Olivia Benson, and Benjamin Button. Olivia Benson, named after Taylor's favorite character from Law & Order SVU, joined the family in 2014. And now, Olivia Benson is worth a whopping $97 million, surpassing the net worth of her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, who was valued at around $40 million. Crazy, right? Olivia Benson's high net worth is attributed to his own merchandise line and cameo appearances in advertisements for top brands like Diet Coke and Keds sneakers. Taylor Swift's cats have become celebrities in their own right. Before we continue, if you have gotten this far, please do well to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification button so you don't miss out on our next video. Moving on to spot number 6, Taylor's unknown skills thrills her audience, surprising even her most devoted fans. Taylor Swift is not only known for her killer vocals, stage presence, and songwriting skills, but also for her on-screen performances. Did you know that Swift started out acting first before music? She had a cameo appearance in Hannah Montana the movie, and that's not the only acting she's done. She first debuted as Haley Jones on CSI. Yes, Taylor was Haley. Surprising, right? Before then, Taylor also appeared in Valentine's Day, The Giver, and Cats. Damn, Taylor is a rare icon. What better way to describe a multi-talented individual? I bet we wouldn't be wrong to say that Taylor is a polymath. Taylor is always pushing herself to new levels, doing what people said she couldn't. And at spot number 7, during a show in Los Angeles, something absolutely tragic happened to our beloved Taylor Swift. In 2012, a man named Franz Harary, known for his sleight hand, deceptive tricks, and cunning schemes, unveiled a revamped and improved version of the standing infamous song illusion, aptly named Slicer, during a captivating performance in LA. The event attracted magicians and media alike, adding an extra layer of intrigue to the mesmerizing spectacle. Guess who was the unwitting guinea pig for the show? You guessed it, Taylor Swift. During the performance, Swift wore a special corset outfit that cinched her already slim waist down to the required 18 inches and was secured in the apparatus. Harary seemingly cut her in half with inserted blades, and then everyone present was invited to inspect the illusion up close. Swift shared her experience, expressing that while the corset was uncomfortable, the illusion itself was painless and enjoyable, and she expressed interest in participating again, highlighting the enjoyment she derived from the experience. Cool or gross? What do you think? Leave your thoughts below in the comments section. I don't know about you, but I sure wouldn't volunteer for such. But at the number 8 spot, Taylor got a shocking revelation which completely changed her world. Taylor didn't know there was a story behind her name until later in life, when she told her mom that the only song she liked singing in poetry class was Fire and Rain, debuted by James Taylor in 1970. It was at that point her mom knew she needed to come clean and tell her the real truth behind her name. Swift's parents, Scott and Andrea, named their daughter Taylor for 2 reasons. First, to name her after singer-songwriter James Taylor, and second, because her mom wanted her to have a gender-neutral name, thinking it would help her forge a business career. At the age of 9, she became interested in musical theater and began performing at Berks Youth Theater Academy. Looks like naming her after an iconic singer paid off, right? Taylor wasn't just satisfied with being named after him. She looked forward to performing alongside James Taylor in 2011. She made that dream a reality when, during her tour, she was seen performing Fire and Rain with her famous idol James Taylor himself.
I've seen lonely times and I find
At spot number 9, we reveal a hidden message in all Taylor's albums nobody, not even the Swifties, are talking about. Taylor Swift's penchant for placing some of her most emotionally charged songs in the 5th spot on her album track list has become somewhat of a trademark for the singer-songwriter. Ever wondered why heartbreak anthems such as Dear John and All Too Well appear on the same spot as soul-crushing ballads like My Tears Ricochet and Tolerate It? They all are track 5s. However, in Swift's most recent album, Midnights, the 5th track is You're on Your Own, Kid, which, while emotional, is less sad and more cathartic. Are the days of the track 5s over? We won't know for sure until her next album. Will she continue this pattern in her forthcoming works? Or will she break the tradition once again? As fans eagerly anticipate her next album, one thing is for certain, Taylor Swift never fails to surprise and captivate her audience. And at spot number 10, the truth behind Taylor's obsession will blow your mind. Did you know Taylor struggled with an obsession all through her life as an iconic star? Take a quick guess. What do you think it would be? When Taylor is not displaying on stage, she's glued to her TV, tuned always to a particular show. I bet you didn't know that Taylor Swift's favorite TV show is Grey's Anatomy. She has a deep obsession with the series that she thought to name her daughter Izzy after Catherine Isabel's character, and she even named her cat Meredith after the role played by Ellen Pompeo. Damn, Tay was really obsessed. She traded the moment she spent watching all the episodes of the series. What's even more thrilling is that the producers were Swifties. Hearing her song White Horse being played on the show was a mind-blowing moment for Taylor, which she, in her own words, described as one of the best moments of her life. Her love for the show knows no bounds, but at spot number 11, even Taylor was surprised that she broke a world record. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour broke the record as the highest-grossing music tour ever, surpassing $1 billion in revenue, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. This tour, which began in March 2023 and will end in December 2024, has outperformed even iconic tours like Elton John's 5-year farewell tour. In 2023 alone, the Eras Tour earned more than the next two highest-grossing tours combined, those of Beyoncé and Bruce Springsteen. With 4.3 million tickets sold to date, the tour could realistically generate over $2 billion in revenue if all remaining scheduled shows are played. Terrific, right? Taylor Swift is fastly climbing the ladder to become a billionaire celebrity. But alright, enough about the Eras Tour. We're about to get into the top 2 craziest facts of Taylor Swift's life, and there's not many things crazier than spot number 12 that got Taylor super emotional. Taylor Swift is now a doctor, so you can always reach out to your favorite pop star for some medical advice. Pretty cool, right? Just kidding. Well, Tay's not the type of doctor you would want around in a case of an emergency, unless your specific emergency was that you desperately needed to hear a song with a catchy hook and an intensely cathartic bridge section. In 2022, at the New York University, Taylor Swift was awarded an honorary doctorate of fine arts degree in recognition of her contributions to music, artistry, and philanthropic acts.
Technically, on paper at least, a doctor.
Taylor was super excited with the award. For someone who always dreamed of her college experience as a kid, but never got to have one, this was so thrilling. She has worked hard, and I'm sure you think she deserves it. This marked a remarkable day in her life. And finally, to the number 13 spot. Did you know Tay had a special connection with the number 13? Yeah, 13 is her favorite number, and for good reason. Unlike the majority of Western civilization, Taylor's not a triskaidekaphobic. That's a tough word. Even I had to do a quick Google search for that one. And it basically means the fear of the number 13. She, on the other hand, absolutely loves the number. So much so that it basically influences everything she does. She believes she has a special connection with the number and holds it dear to her heart. Born on December 13th, she turned 13 on Friday the 13th, and her first album went gold in 13 weeks. Did you know she also paints number 13 on her hand before every show? And in 2009, she commented that every time she's won an award, she sat in the 13th row seat section or in row M, which is the 13th letter of the alphabet. Oh, and she says her first number 1 single had a 13-second intro.
I was born on the 13th. I turned 13 on Friday the 13th. My first album went gold in 13 weeks. Also, thanks. My first song that ever went number 1, it had a 13-second intro.
Basically, she said whenever a 13 comes up in her life, it's a good thing. Pretty cool, right? And there you have it, guys. 13 things that you didn't know about Taylor Swift. Ever heard about the new up-and-coming artist/rapper named Ice Spice? Ever wondered what she spends her money on? Click on the video on the screen to find out. Can't wait to see you on the next side. And if you also enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and do well to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time.